who in the hell are you? She is not used to people turning and, well, not swanning off, but...
Roostering off.
Roostering off, yeah.
With these legs, once you start turning, it's very hard to stop, so...
My plan was to raise this entire building to the ground, find the people who normally live here, and butcher them mercilessly. And yet you seem to think we're on a date?
She hasn't reckoned for Dobbs' three-dimensional chess. Okay, all right. Okay, I
Three-dimensional chess is just chess.
Egbert's
Egbert's finally learned this.
I
need to swing on a chandelier for half an hour a day. Just to get
you don't want to jump onto the chandelier and your arms don't take it and you just stack it off immediately.
Exactly. Occasionally lock the butler in the freezer. Anyway, but yeah, there's very real danger that you're going to show everyone your butt.
Okay, well that's what's new.
Egbert.
Egbert, yeah.
Have a seat, won't you?
Delighted.
Just watching from above going, oh my god, what's he doing?
But Bismuth cannot stop making the joke Bismuth. Because she's made a delicious lobster bisque.
Right.
And she's going like, it's Bismuth.
Oh, yes. Bisque. But first, proof. Egbert, fall on your face.
I fall on my face. Revealing my butt.
Oh, says Liliana, looking at Egbert's butt.
It's quite something, isn't it?
Magnificent.
It is different, yes. And don't worry about the other, it is being... bug bomb.
But I already have the army. The army's ready to go. All I need to do is mercilessly murder the Oxventurers Guild, and then I'm ready for world domination. I don't see how you factor into this at all.
Is he noticing the abs? There's 12 of them. I painted on a few extra.
It's true what they say. You can't buy taste, can you?
Indeed, but you really think someone like that is going to go quietly? No, the goodbye speech would take 25 minutes, even if there were nobody there to hear it, and it's boring. Well, let's just say your reputation precedes you.
Well, yours doesn't. Who are you?
Yes, I suppose...
The thing is, Vacatus, I quite like the mess. I enjoy the violence. I was quite looking forward to it, starting with the brutal murder of the Adventurers Guild, and I feel like you're somehow involved in them not being here.
Oh, bisque. Lovely bisque. Could do with a bit of salt, though. Liliana, could you pass the salt?
We have a servant for that. Bismuth, give the man salt.
Of course, yes. Thank you, Bismuth. You wouldn't be so kind as to take the lid off this jar of capers for me, would you? I'd ask the help, obviously, but, I mean, look at her frail wrists. Surely her forearms would explode were she to attempt such a thing for me.
Oh, the honey bread. You must try the honey bread, Liliana.
I really don't want to.
I'm just like looking on and just being like, what is going on? I've just seen Egbert's butt. I don't know what's happening. Where is he going with this?
What are these feelings I'm feeling?
And imagine the power you would wield if those who have been stood in your way were on your side and screaming inwardly all the while.
That does sound better than tearing them apart with a cloud of knives, I suppose.
Hello! Corazon! Hello! I go look behind a curtain. I go, Prudence! What's this under? Oh gosh, in this drawer, Dob. Oh no, it's a paperclip.
She starts to approach. I think I might look the gift horse in the gift mouth. And she starts to come closer to you.
Come no closer.
Being on the wall, sure. I have a full view of Egbert's rear.
Yep.
No, in fact, I edged directly past the
throw.
Painting, and
okay.
You know, it's just weird.
Rub on it. Yeah.
It's 10 plus 2.
Okay,
12.
You're feeling some new feelings, but you don't show it outwardly.
What powers do you have? Why should I partner with someone like you? As far as I can tell, all your magic is conjuring wine.
Well, that's rather the heart of it, Sure you aren't thirsty, Liliana? You sure you don't want to just have some wine?
While
then
Vacatus
all
is
guess-
ranting and shouting, I would like to use Mage Hand to take a glass full of the wine and throw it into his open, ranting mouth.
What have you done? What have you done to me? This isn't supposed to happen. You've just had some of my wine. You're not supposed to throw wine in my face. Here's some more capers. I need help opening these. Why don't you just open the jar of capers for me, please?
I'll open it for you.
I open it and then down all the capers so there are no capers left, and then I hurl it to one side. I know your game, Vacatus.
Dang.
The capers give me strength. Salty strength.
Thought we might get to know each other a little first before I would show you this, but this is the Fife of Chauncey. But it can also be used to kill any target of whom you have an artifact. And just out of the other pocket, I'm going to pull Liliana's hair. Why, this looks like one of yours, doesn't it? And I put the 5 to my lips. Why don't you take no seat again? Yeah, invisible. And I just hold my breath. I go on invisible and look up at the rafters and go, bloody hell, Merylwen!
Oh my god, right? Oh.
I didn't think she could actually teleport.
Yeah. I
Okay,
was
we
like, okay, I hope he knows what he's doing here, because I don't.
We maybe don't have as long as I thought. I thought that she would have to walk up the whole mountain, but we don't. It's not going to be long. I mean, how long is it going to take Liliana to kill a dragon? 1
Okay,
second?
look.
1.2?
She might be back any minute, mate.
Yeah.
You better not eat bread and honey and butter like that at our wedding.
Ooh.
Trouble in paradise.
Don't try to change me, baby.
Maybe there's some hellebore around here I can gather. She says.
So just my little nose and eyes are kind of peeking out upside down.
You hear a doorknob turn, and you just hear a slow. That's the
Bismuth.
door. It makes me gassy.
Oh, no.
Funnily enough, yeah, a wine man just kind of gets deposited on the beach, almost like a castaway.
I'm sorry, for
Then-
what?
Oh yeah, they're a wine. Sorry, Dob.
They're a
Oh,
wine
yeah,
Down
don't,
the
yeah.
chimney, I whispered, Dob, he has wine men.
That's a good solid copy on that, Corazon.
Okay, cool.
And they charge
popcorn
toward
in this
all
kitchen.
of the Egberts. So
I'd like to pass around some marshmallows and stuff.
popcorn.
Egbert, if you could just flare your nostrils, we could
Yeah.
toast on your.
I can toast those.
Yeah.
that's very good. As the wine men aren't attacking them anymore, and as one, they start to turn very slowly toward Vacatus. The marshmallow bisque is not a success.
I did tell her.
One by one, they sort of start to grab a limb, and Vacatus is starting to struggle.
Oh, no.
And then more of them kind of cover up neatly what is happening here. But from the sort of the motion of this mass of wine people and the resultant noises, they basically tear Vacatus apart.
Wow.
You love to see it.
You know.
Anyone for drumsticks?
I mean,
I mean
they're-
these ones that I brought up onto the roof from the kitchen. No, does no one want?
you see her read the letter. She goes. You see her crumple it up and then like
This
throw
is
it into the
Corazon's
surf.
handwriting.
Oh no.
She grinds it into the dirt and just.
Oh no, it suits her too.
It does, unfortunately. Ties it around her neck.
Oh no, it sets off the look.
I want to see what Corazon's bedroom's like.
Right, buy me
Hello.
dinner first, Liliana.
And you. She strides into the house and
If you will forgive me from now on, honesty.
well, am I supposed to say something here?
Look.
I mean, that's what Mage Hand is, really. It's just PowerPoint.
It's also power pickup and power manipulate
Power
objects.
points.
So don't.
And power occasionally
Power
punch crotch.
They're part of the entire the suite, the whole suite of Mage Hand.
Oh, watch
no.
Liliana
Something
sleep.
about honour among them.
Okay, what's step 2? I don't like step 1.
And then I will steal her stuff. Well, who knows Corazon's bedroom better than me? Corazon?
Lovely.
Thank you.
Well-
Okay, Prudence, you spider climbed down. Oh.
Wait, one second. Are we still planning at this point? Because pass without trace. Oh no.
Does Necropolis on Sea have a grand organ? Because that's surely where Liliana will be, right? Corazon.
Sorry.
She's not found Corazon's diary because that is a good read.
Oh my
Okay, so I would like
Crazy
to.
Merylwen, did you climb into her mouth and then turn into a bear like we planned?
No, you know how like I kind of just like glaze over every
Yeah, it's
once in
creepy.
a while. Yeah, she's the same as me. She only has to do
Okay.
that. So
Well,
I
I,
thought you
mean,
were just
elves
being
in
rude,
that.
Merylwen. I didn't know that was some sort of elf trance.
Well, sometimes the simplest plans are the best, and we've just done a bloody complicated one. So.
Or
And that
we
went
set up two
weird.
illusory
Two dinners.
bedrooms. One with a fake Liliana,
Two.
to the real Liliana.
And just hope.
Sort of present Liliana with something she would rather wear round her neck.
What's no?
well, then she'd just kill us for it.
No. I don't
Don't
mean
want to
present. I
give
don't mean
Liliana
actually.
jewellery.
I don't mean actually. All right.
Is Katie
This is
still
a
with
problem.
Stop stirring, please.
Alright, well, far be it from me to tell you how to do your job. I just want my magic back.
All right,
so...
fine. No, fine. I'll go in with Katie if that's all what you want. If you think Corazon
No,
can't
no,
handle
it's
on
not
its own,
what
no,
I
it's
want.
cool. I understand. I understand.
Oh,
no,
my
one's
goodness.
ever had any faith in Corazon. No, it's fine. All right, Katie,
Oh
let's go.
no!
Outside of Liliana's bedroom, she is, funnily enough,
Corazon's.
just.
Sorry, Corazon's bedroom.
That's weird because it
Corazon's bed.
doesn't seem like Corazon's in it.
Well, I mean, what does it say on the little skull and crossbones nameplate on the door?
Aw.
It says Liliana. She scratched it out.
Oh my God, she scratched it out! This will not stand.
I swoop in and grab the book and continue the sentence seamlessly.
Okay.
No,
We wanna
And the
grab
egg
and
And the
also
Egbert.
and the heavy egg
So
butt.
he
And
doesn't
also,
go
what do
beyond-
you also
Dob,
do?
Dob's catching the Egbert.
I don't think we talked about that.
That's not what we said, Egbert.
Sweet, free gift.
All right. We have like
I mean, it was
seconds though on the
Corazon.
clock. So
Free gift.
Sorry.
Well, I hold it and see if it does anything immediately, and if it doesn't do anything immediately, I eat it in one go.
Just like you've never been so happy to have something seemingly sentient claw its way up your body and into your mouth and down your throat.
So good!
And immediately you feel just sort of, they kind of fold in and come to settle on the land. Like this.
Oh, like where have you been, young warlock?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
what time do you call this?
Would it have killed you to call?
Oh no!
You're supposed to just text to let me know you're okay.
It does seem like you have some explaining to do, Prudence.
Where's Katie?
Where's Katie?
Where's Katie? Your lovely fiance, Dob. Where's she gone?
She was in the stables.
Katie?
Did she get got by the tiger?
Katie?
You're
Katie?
starting to suspect that you might not be the only one with some explaining to do. You straight up forgot her, Dub.
What? No,
Dob, you are
Oh.
in trouble.
So
Oh!
I forgot. No, she's a grown up. She
No,
Don't forget
I
a
don't have to
grown-up.
carry her from place to place.
Listen, we said the world was going to get harder, and sometimes that means remembering your NPCs and where they are.
Oh,
She doesn't have teleport.